That bag of lettuce in your fridge right now, it might be hiding bacteria that could make your kids seriously sick. Every week, millions of Aussies grab fresh produce from Aldi, trusting that what's inside the bag is genuinely fresh, safe, and Australian grown. But behind those farm fresh labels, there's a reality Aldi desperately doesn't want you to see: undisclosed microbial contamination, leafy greens with processing that stretches shelf life at the cost of safety, and produce sourced from multiple countries, sometimes mislabeled as local. I've spent weeks researching Aldi produce, tracing suppliers, reading food safety recalls, and talking to nutritionists and food safety experts. Today, we're exposing 7 Aldi fresh produce brands sold at Coles, Woolworths, IGA, and Aldi itself. This is the supermarket truth they're hoping you never discover. Brand number 1, the Fresh Salad Co. in salad kits. Number 1, the Fresh Salad Co. salad kits, marketed as convenient, farm fresh, and healthy. Aldi wants you to believe these leafy greens are risk-free and Australian grown, packaged and ready to eat, perfect for busy families who want a quick dinner solution. But let's talk about what the Fresh Salad Co. actually does. The ingredient list reads salad mix 80%, lettuce, cabbage, carrot, corn, then dressing 12.5% with vegetable oil, water, sugar, white vinegar, free-range egg, and emulsifiers. Translation: the salad may look fresh, but sugar-laden dressings, emulsifiers, and oil suspensions spike your blood sugar and coat your digestive tract. The leafy greens may have been irradiated or chemically treated to extend shelf life, masking true freshness. Here's what the Fresh Salad Co. won't tell you. These pre-packaged salad kits have been linked to multiple contamination recalls. Shiga toxin-producing E. coli causes severe diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and in the worst cases, hemolytic uremic syndrome. That's kidney failure. Children, pregnant women, and the elderly are most at risk. Australian nutritionists warn that over-reliance on pre-packaged salad kits actually reduces your intake of truly fresh produce, trading convenience for compromised nutrition. The packaging screams farm fresh, Australian grown, healthy choice. Reality? Mixed sourcing, long cold chain transportation, and genuine risk of microbial contamination. Consumers assume convenience equals safety. It doesn't. That plastic bag creates the perfect environment for bacteria to multiply if temperature control fails anywhere along the supply chain. At $3.99 to $4.49 per 400 to 450 gram pack, you're paying premium prices for pre-washed convenience with potential safety risks. You could buy local leafy greens, wash them at home in 2 minutes, and eliminate the contamination risk entirely. You're paying nearly $4 for a salad kit that may contain hidden sugars, emulsifiers, and contamination risk. Fresh in name only. Brand number 2, Aldi Hass Avocados. Number 2, Hass Avocados. Marketed as perfectly ripe and Australian grown. Budget-friendly health food trusted by families nationwide for creamy, nutrient-packed goodness. Every health-conscious shopper has grabbed these from the produce section. But here's what Aldi doesn't advertise. While avocados are naturally nutrient-dense with no additives, the sourcing is global. Translation: sometimes imported from Mexico or New Zealand when Australian avocados are out of season. The Australian grown label may mislead seasonal shoppers into thinking they're supporting local farmers year-round. They're not. The ripeness varies dramatically due to storage practices causing bruising or spoilage before you even cut into them. Avocados themselves are safe, high in monounsaturated fats, fibre, and vitamin E. But here's where it gets genuinely problematic. Overripe fruit may ferment inside the skin, causing stomach upset, bloating, and digestive discomfort. There are rare allergy cases, primarily in children with latex sensitivity, because avocados contain similar proteins to latex. The labelling implies all avocados are local and fresh. In reality, off-season imports may sit in storage for weeks before hitting shelves. Consumers assume seasonal freshness matches local growth. It doesn't always. You're buying the promise of Australian quality while getting international imports with inconsistent handling. At $2.49 to $3.49 per avocado, that's actually a fair price for the nutritional value, but inconsistent ripeness dramatically reduces the quality. How many times have you cut open an Aldi avocado only to find brown, stringy flesh or rock-hard unripeness? Avocados are healthy, but seasonal sourcing and storage practices mean you might not get the perfect fruit Aldi markets. Brand number 3, Aldi Granny Smith apples. Number 3, Granny Smith apples. Crisp, tart, and marketed as the perfect healthy snack. Aldi positions these as fresh Australian fruit at budget prices. Every lunchbox staple across the country. But flip the bag and check where these apples really come from. These apples may appear natural with no ingredient list required, but here's what you need to understand. Translation: pesticide residue, potential wax coatings for shelf appeal, and imported batches mixed with Australian stock. The wax coating, Often food-grade shellac or carnauba wax is applied to prevent moisture loss and give that glossy appearance. Your kids are eating that coating unless you scrub it off. Australian dermatologists report increasing cases of oral irritation in children from unwashed apples. The pesticide residue, even within legal limits, accumulates in the body over time. Studies link chronic low-level pesticide exposure to developmental issues in children, hormone disruption, and increased cancer risk in adults. These aren't immediate symptoms. This is long-term chemical accumulation. Aldi markets these apples as fresh Australian produce. Reality? During off-season months, imports from New Zealand, China, or the United States fill the gaps. The origin sticker might say Australian, but batch mixing makes verification nearly impossible. You're trusting a supply chain with multiple international entry points. At $3.99 per kilogram, you're paying reasonable prices for fruit that may carry hidden chemical loads. Organic apples cost more, but you eliminate the pesticide concern entirely. You're feeding your kids apples with pesticide residue and wax coatings, gambling that legal limits actually protect long-term health. Spot the pattern? Brand number 4. Aldi iceberg lettuce and bagged lettuce. Number 4, iceberg lettuce and bagged lettuce. The Australian salad staple? Crisp, refreshing, and Aldi wants you to believe it's the safe choice for families, but let's talk about what Aldi's lettuce actually delivers. There are no added ingredients because it's just lettuce. Translation? Pre-packaging and washing chemicals may still be present. The chlorine-based sanitizers used in commercial washing leave residue. That bagged lettuce has been through multiple handling stages, each increasing contamination risk. Here's where it gets absolutely chilling. These products have been linked to E. coli outbreaks and listeria contamination. E. coli causes severe diarrhea, dehydration, and kidney damage. Listeria causes fever and can trigger miscarriage in pregnant women. Your convenient bagged lettuce could be harboring these pathogens. The marketing promises farm-fresh crispness. Reality? The plastic bag traps moisture, creating the perfect breeding ground for bacteria. At $2.50 per head, you're paying for convenience with genuine health risks. A whole head from a local grower lasts longer when you wash it yourself. You're gambling with food safety every time. Is 2 minutes of washing time worth E. coli exposure? Brand number 5. Aldi Gourmet Tomatoes. Number 5. Aldi Gourmet Tomatoes. Marketed as premium, vine-ripened perfection. Aldi positions these as restaurant-quality tomatoes for everyday prices. But here's what Aldi definitely won't tell you. These tomatoes have no chemical additives. Translation. The long supply chain causes bruising and rapid softening that destroys nutritional quality. Tomatoes lose vitamin C content every day after harvest. By the time these reach your kitchen, they've lost up to 40% of their nutritional value. The health consequences come from degradation. Overripe tomatoes develop soft spots where mold grows rapidly. Consuming moldy produce causes digestive upset and allergic reactions. Kids and elderly adults are most vulnerable. The packaging screams premium freshness. Reality? Variable handling means some tomatoes are perfect while others are mealy and bruised. You're buying inconsistency packaged as premium quality. At $3.49 per 500 grams, you're paying premium prices for produce that may spoil within 2 days. Local tomatoes last twice as long. You're buying beautiful looking tomatoes that sacrifice flavour and nutrition for shelf appeal. Brand number 6, Aldi sweet potatoes and root vegetables. Number 6, sweet potatoes and root vegetables, marketed as nutrient-dense superfoods. Aldi positions these as healthy staples for wholesome family meals. But look at the quality you're actually getting. Sweet potatoes are naturally rich in beta-carotene and fibre. Translation. Premium positioning masks inconsistent sizing and rapid spoilage from poor storage. These vegetables may have been stored in cold facilities for months. Cold damage causes hard woody centres and loss of sweet flavour. Sweet potatoes develop toxic compounds when sprouting or showing black spots. These mycotoxins cause nausea, vomiting, and liver stress. If you're storing these for weeks, you're risking toxin exposure. Aldi markets these as farm fresh and locally sourced. Reality? Imported or stored long-term to maintain year-round supply. You're not getting seasonal freshness. At $3.50 to $4.50 per kilogram, you're paying for vegetables that may have been harvested 6 months ago. You're buying nutrient-dense vegetables that have lost flavour through extended storage. Brand number 7. Aldi red seedless grapes and berry fruit. Number 7. Red seedless grapes and berry fruit, the ultimate healthy snack. Aldi markets these as fresh from local farms, perfect for lunchboxes and guilt-free eating. Vibrant, sweet, and visually perfect. But here's the absolutely shocking reality. These fruits have no added ingredients, just natural sugars. Translation. High sugar content causes blood sugar spikes, and fungal/microbial contamination is extremely common. Grapes contain 15 to 20 grams of sugar per cup. Your kids are eating candy disguised as health food. 2 cups of grapes deliver more sugar than a can of soft drink. The health consequences are immediate and concerning. Consuming high sugar fruit causes rapid blood sugar spikes followed by crashes. This triggers hyperactivity in children, energy crashes in adults, and contributes to insulin resistance over time. Then there's the contamination issue. Berries and grapes are consistently ranked among the highest pesticide residue fruits. They're also prone to mold growth, particularly in the plastic packaging that traps moisture. Aldi's marketing shows beautiful images of fresh fruit from local farms. Reality? Imported during off-season, treated for extended shelf life, and packaged to hide imperfections. You're buying visually appealing fruit that may be carrying pesticides, fungicides, and mold spores. Where's the fresh from local farms promise when your grapes travelled from Chile or your berries came from California? At $6.99 per 500 gram punnet, you're paying premium prices for fruit with genuine health concerns. Organic berries cost more but eliminate the chemical load entirely. You're feeding your family fruit that looks perfect, but delivers sugar spikes and chemical exposure. Fresh appearance, deceptive nutrition. The Australian fresh produce industry is dominated by large suppliers, often owned by foreign corporations. Profit, extended shelf life, and cost cutting outweigh true freshness. Aldi, Coles, and Woolworths leverage convenience to build consumer trust while sacrificing quality. Decades ago, produce was seasonal, local, and genuinely perishable. Lettuce wilted in 2 to 3 days. Now it's packaged, transported across continents, and chemically preserved to last weeks. Over-reliance on pre-packaged greens increases your exposure to microbes, additives, and sugar. Poor freshness contributes to digestive issues, blood sugar spikes, and chronic inflammation. These are documented health consequences affecting Australian families right now. Choose whole unpackaged produce wherever possible. Wash everything at home, buy local seasonal fruit and vegetables, and avoid pre-cut salad kits. Read origin labels. Demand transparency. Your family's health is worth more than saving a few dollars on convenience produce. Which Aldi produced brand shocked you the most? Were you still buying the fresh salad cobar or bagged lettuce thinking it was safe? Drop a comment below and let me know your experience. Subscribe for more videos exposing what's really in Australian supermarkets. Don't get caught off guard again. Your health depends on it.